Thank you for waiting.
It's okay. We actually used the time to help Dainsliff get a room at the hotel.
That's very considerate of you. Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rerir's past, and you seem we spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation. He feels confident that these secrets will be safe with you.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you. It shows that you trust me to...
That's because we know what you're capable of. We appreciate you too, Nefer. You might have been forced to help in the beginning, but this time, it was your choice.
That's one way to put it. Another is this, that once a decision's been made, it's set in... All right. The reason I think of this once the ceremony... Lastly...
Well, good luck, everyone. Sounds like all Paimon can do is cross her fingers and root for you guys.
There's a little more to it than that. I was being serious when I said you have a job to do. While the rest of us are inside Rerir's mind, in the event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder. I don't anticipate any issues, but the
I second that.
So...
Good.
So, did Mr. Dainsliff tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rerir kept some big secrets in his life. He's not sure that they were the cause of his eventual downfall, but he's asked me to uncover what those secrets were all the same.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this, no matter the cost.
If you think that, you'd be overestimating me. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first...
Well... All right.
All set over here, too.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra cute.
All right. Let your close your... Phew. Could this be his office? Pretty standards. According to Dainsliff, Rerir used to be an intelligence operative. Chances are there's plenty of top-secret intel stashed away in this room. Is this where you keep your... He looks even gloomier than
Today's files are in. Time to neutralize. This one should be neutralized. Another one for purged target. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter. Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized. Just another nobody, come to think of it. Neutralized. Filed. I have no recollection. Neutralized. Filed. Neutralized.
Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly... Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts.
A box contained must be for his...
Mr. Vedifalnir?
Rerir,
Tell me.
it is indeed. I was just. That isn't a. Ever since that day we met for drinks, I knew it was only a matter of time before you came looking for me.
Does it feel good? Knowing how the future will unfold.
I'm afraid that you fear
That's...
the burden of profit.
So who exactly...
Or rather,
You're close...
you say that as.
You are...
Let me offer you. For many.
Hold on. There's that same black...
Wait. His name is...
What?
A cruel irony, isn't it?
Why?
Simple. I want you to...
No, absolutely not.
So you'll just stick...
The blood of... You think that'll...
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a...
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him. Or have him persuade the Vinster King.
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand over our secrets over and over again? Or why we refuse to give up on restoring the dynasty? The Vinster King. A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. A petty little man with a miser's heart. And he dares to sit upon the throne? Mark my words. Sooner or later, Conria will fall. And it will be his doing. If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it. Just you watch. It won't be long before calamity descends upon us all.
The Rehir of Solnari. That really is quite a secret you've been keeping from me, Rerir. But who am I to talk? Am I really any better? I've kept my own past a secret this whole time, too. Love should be built on honesty. But ours was born from lies. And yet... Is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? If we don't cover up the parts that no one else should see, how can we go on pretending to be normal? Vedifalnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his prophecy. In the end, but I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold. I'll do everything in my power to protect what I cannot afford to lose. No matter who I have to face.
that Rerir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, you risk having your throat torn out.
Deli.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So many have died already, and they say that the king's madness grows with each passing day. We're not going to survive this, are we? But why does it have to be this way? Do we really deserve to die just because of the blood that runs through our veins? Felindis, are you even listening?
Sorry, Freether. My mind was off wandering. I heard you, though. You're talking about what Rerir said. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and besides, my eyes are perfectly ordinary. Truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have any connection to any of it. It's been a long time since my family severed ties.
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic of a king? No one.
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. But for now, you need to keep yourselves hidden. Don't let anyone find you, anyone at all. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. You need to be extra careful when he's around. And when I am too. For now, don't come looking for me. And if anything happens to me, just act like we've never met.
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have? But after all this time together, surely he wouldn't lay a hand on you.
I won't speak in his defense, nor can I give you a clear answer to that question. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents itself, take it. You'll be glad you took some spare change.
You call that change? But what about you?
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere right now. Please think about yourself for once.
Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Why would it? Aren't we all just walking blood bags?
But not everyone is accustomed to hunting down others like prey. You've been a hunter for so long now, you seem to have forgotten that most people don't just go around killing one another.
Leave me alone. Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. And choose your battle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. And pray won't sense a thing.
I doubt that. Not that no one ever died a quiet death at your hands.
ones I've dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
Lindis, do you still remember Orlog?
Orlog.
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers. You spoke for quite a while, didn't you?
Yes, we did. What about him?
He was arrested 2 days ago. Chances are he's already dead.
He...
I just don't get it! After everything he's done, why do you... Or does it mean...
No, that's...
I need to go now. If you ever need a place...
Author, Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 47 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. All subjects of observation that were sent inside have now... The situation within is proving more problematic than anticipated. No progress whatsoever. What now? Won't you give me even a glimmer of hope? Things are getting worse, but... if all this research... But... could he... No.
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want... to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we? Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Thelindis? No. No! No! Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? It cannot be! A diluted bloodline. Carefully concealed. I see it now. You've been living in the shadows just like me. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of justice. Even imagining my friends would back me up. But in the end, Urban Finster King! How far are you going to take this? From the direct bloodline to secondary offshoots? And then what? Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. No. This cannot go on.
You're really letting me go?
I am.
Don't worry, but if you let me go, you won't...
Good point.
No, please! I just want to...
Go on,
Yes!
If I let you leave, what will become of me? But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon if you do.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering.
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon Thelindis.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly whose it is. It's Vedafalnir. He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. What's his game here? Tell me then. What will this moment of opportunity look like? And no answer. He's like a ghost. Always disturbing me when I'm on edge, but never answering when I need him most.
So, the Eclipse Dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. The king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of... And it looks like it almost... And why does Vedafalnir, Dainsleif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the time for something, we've been in some... There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rerir has really been hiding.
Rerir, are you there? Rerir! Come out, it's urgent!
Dane? What's wrong?
Quick, come with me. All right then.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before. Whatever this is, it must...
This is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight, I say that's a big step forward for our dear Conria.
Don't be ridiculous.
You might ask your blade that same question. I'm told it prefers the cover of darkness. The word on the street is that Sertologi only strikes when he has an unfair advantage.
If this is your...
Oh, we can...
Robtatir.
Why, Danes, please. Cast aside your apprehensions.
Well, your president, vice president...
My success, of course. And as for Eftervit, in missing out on the presidency...
You're all here.
You must be...
Mr. Sertologi. Yeah,
you're clearly a...
It's my brother.
Vedafilni. Does this mean...
It has nothing to do with trust. I simply appease him. Because it's in the best interests of the
And also because you're slut.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedafilni, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight.
That's far too...
You've been planning this for a while, haven't you?
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have of Vedafilni, disfiguring your most loyal subject for putting the best interests of his court and nation first, this is not the conduct of a wise ruler. My blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
So, Vedafilni's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the visionary, that is deeply troubling news. The extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. The question is, how does a man like me get out of this situation unscathed? You have noble ambitions, Dane, but I'm afraid they don't do...
A letter of pardon. The chances of the Vinster King... This black fog, another mystery.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 60 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. Research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding Moon Marrow. Firstly, its origins have something to do with a god's power. Secondly, it serves as a portal. However, an enormous... To make matters... This is not... I apologize. If we really... This is for you.
Belindis.
I've heard nothing. You never saw him, and I don't know.
What if he finds out that you...
Don't be silly.
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The rear logically, but enough.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon.
A red moon?
That's right.
I promise.
The crimson moon. No matter how.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to the...
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne.
If you have any...
It's showtime. My job is to stay...
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It is time...
This place is filthy. And the smell is abominable. Clearly the king doesn't... Found you. Hello, Mr. Vedafilnir.
It's you.
Surprised? Oh, wait. I guess surprise isn't an emotion that prophets feel very often.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance.
I'm curious.
It wasn't a... The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his
But he didn't listen. Dane asked for my...
I do...
Forgive my Kurt. You can't have... There are things that...
He wasn't entirely wrong.
Until what?
Just now.
Well, tonight could...
I sense that this is not the end. There are many... Is that a dagger?
With your ability...
Of course not. You mean...
Yes. I can't
In matters of... That is...
That... I know what you... You show me disaster, but...
My voice. It turns out...
Vedafilnir just...
Very well then. For as long as you live, your story with the... It is...
I will.
Thank you for setting me free.
Just then, a strange wave of energy rippled through the city. We had no...
If If I were you,
The Universitas.
I'm sure we'll be
Whatever
Monsters? Is this Rundar's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
The universe. Allegedly, but if they were ever.
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me!
That sounded like what other. And given its a major center of abyss research, anyone.
Hear me!
Midnight.
No more love. Spring forth! Nice and spicy! Go as planned!
It all adds up. Can I the truth? Seek within.
Get them! By royal...
It all adds up. Can I the truth?
Scatter! Go as planned! I swear by my sword! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Monsters. At the... Oh no. It's no use. Of course. I'm done for. Is it... Ah!
What's that?
Rerir. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Cylinders? No, don't do it! Cylinders! Cylinders!
I told you, Rerir. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
goodness, we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair, desire. We all have our own.
Rerir. Rerir.
Thlindis?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Rerir? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. I will find you. And then, you can give me your answer.
So that... Viewing other in a nutshell. The story of Conrad... His past... Everyone?
Never! She's fine.
Yes, you will have seen the events of Rerir's life through...
However, I would not...
Sounds to me...
That's not...
Then try now. As...
Cool!
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the other... Yehoda?
Yes, boss! Let me get that...
That's more like it.
Forgive my
It says I gotta do the
Is that right?
If something is... In any case, there's nothing I... Oh no.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss. And it would go against the Curatorium's labor policy.
I'm sorry? What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking about labor policy.
Wait. How long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago. Boss, what's wrong? You look...
We've been tricked. We never left at all.
Hallucinated? But how?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone.
So you control everything in here?
More or less.
Has any...
Only one.
Is there any similarity between what happened then and what's happening now?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent.
Is there...
The first club...
Meaning...
Boss, it's...
Oh,
What?
yes, really.
Well... Anyway, I suggest everyone, even though you don't want to dismiss mental fatigue, just
Don't I have...
If we can find...
Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rule. You have my... This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign.
I wasn't expecting visitors at...
Oh.
There you are! Sinue's been looking...
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some...
What do you mean?
Hey, kid.
Get in his good books?
I've written in...
A new song.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sit...
Pile of stones. Got it. Hi, Dad.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner.
Spoils of war. Who were you fighting against, Dad?
I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back. Which means...
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry. It should last us for a good while.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in. You wouldn't be spending all your time out
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed... You know, but things are...
So you're...
Special ambassador, they call it. It's nothing bad, okay?
So... Do you get anything good out of being a special ambassador?
Of course. My luck's improving all the time.
That's our... Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, and that's... You're a liar and a cheat!
I heard Yehuda got corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. There's a handwritten note on the ground. Let's see what it...
Halil, this is my... I'm writing praise to... You told me to... urgent. This is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter... What a ridiculous...
Officer. Welcome. Welcome to...
I thought you would have...
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer. I promise.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor. I highly doubt anyone in this desert possesses serious academic potential.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our god. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place. Give her a chance. Don't let her... She showed up here...
So, what?
Nowhere special. Just the one.
It's only you?
Correct.
So, no brothers, no sisters, no mother or father?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from that, I have no family.
All right. Get over here. Sign your name on the form. Never? You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research.
Yes,
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I think what...
You see? Sharp.
Because of what...
I'm sorry, Nefer. Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions?
I wanted to check...
Your family wrote to you.
Not...
The house of... Whatever you're looking for, that'd be the place to start.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I feel like I failed you. I'm supposed to be your teacher, but I haven't taught you anything.
Hey, don't say that. You're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules. You're not allowed to teach students like me. It's not just the academia, either. The whole world bends over backwards for the successful, and leaves the losers to suffer and die. I haven't. This must be it. Let's take a look. A dilapidate. This one. Who? This one. In clinical. For. This seems like. Wait. The note says. This next. A few were in however, as well education as grant. I do hope. And the sen. So this. Whatever. I'm not exact. I can't. I don't believe. Wait.
Greetings. I don't. In my the Shimti. This brings me. There was the Eob. I found a well. When we met, that aside, we have.
From the outset, the academy. And you were. You lied. And who fell for it? I think I'll take a. I just came to say goodbye. Thanks for everything you've done for me in my time here.
Nefer?
I'm quitting.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity.
It was. Oh, and what's wrong?
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your...
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. It's not worth much.
But Nefer...
All right.
Don't forget me, okay?
Yeah, I lied again. And as for... I'll be lucky. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made. If not, I'd be very disappointed.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Eab people. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand. But the story of the Eab has a very different trajectory. Others grew weak, but you grew strong, beginning in obscurity and moving
So...
This well is the...
You're not wrong.
Of course not. Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain... I checked the...
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say...
Don't get we know far...
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only interested in dealing with the de facto power holders in the region. I hope I am making myself clear.
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads off one by one.
You see how I... And what does a...
All right, I take it. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation right. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed.
Gladly. So let's in...
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've...
What? Well, don't just...
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Eab's military superiority. And yet...
Well, what is it?
The Unuts were... I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well, I'm afraid you won't see a single mora of that 50 million.
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. I swear the Unut will not get away with this. That well is ours, and so is the mora.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home.
Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger. What an amazing feeling.
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather negotiate with our tribe instead of the Eab, yes?
The Eab are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. So let me...
Kill them all.
Precisely. At the same time...
We have our own...
Right. Natural. Weren't the Eab... Let me be...
Say no.
Good. You see? Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies, the monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary... Maybe I've even... Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, but you...
Nefer, it's okay.
I believe I remember...
Yeah.
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright. So, anyway, that's an... Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, Alma.
Yes, if...
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says.
You mentioned
my biggest trade secret.
Ah.
I didn't know you were
I'm no expert in the history of...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General Mahab...
That's Bob...
Sino's hardly a figure of...
What about him?
Well, he's not a small deal. Please, this is the... Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in. With any luck, that's our exit just up ahead.
Depth here. I don't have the... I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff thing too, but I've never seen anything like it before.
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars of... Let's take a look.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping?
Of course. Well, I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rerir, it seems I alerted him. I was tracking him, then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail and hunting down his pursuers.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why—
Speaking of your
You overestimate me. You all saw the Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the final blow to the— Having gotten as I stood, this chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made with this every god.
It is the same.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, gather the others. It's time to— Thank you all for— As promised, the Raker of—
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. No matter how much Rerir, he becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked,
It is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffer.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever...
Never.
Miss Lama?
In the lore of the Frost, the term Moongate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all of our...
Then back to Miss Columbina.
Not at this...
But there's...
Yes, and right now...
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Rehir of Solnari, with the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt proliferates wherever his scattered...
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force?
Makes sense to me. Explains why the wild hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together.
Without the power of the abyss...
I could not agree more. The power of the abyss...
It is a This raises some interesting questions. That being...
My pleasure.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... When I think of the man I once knew...
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any...
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of untold secrets and lies. And the skies are host to many more mysteries than these alone. Yet, none of that can begin to compare.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time.
Well, I think this is a good place to end.
That's...
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation. Nice room. Oh, I'm not coming in, though.
Why not?
If it's all the same... Anyway, firstly, it's only a matter... Felt like some cut...
Today?
That remains to be... You have some history with him, right? Great. All right. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you... All right. We felt...
Roping us in!
Sir Varka?
I'm all ears.
I think we can...
I see your point. To be clear,
I want to do everything within...
Well, that... As in... Of course...
Thank you.
I should be... question. Firstly, secondly, thirdly, turns out...
As someone who...
Understood.
Well, everyone?
Plan approved. Okay!
The frost...
And the rest of you? No objections?
Wait!
Everyone says things that...
A very...
This plan...
We shall indeed. Also...
It's not often I get called to... So... In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune.
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate...
Okay, fine. Oh, it most certainly does not. We said, Mom.
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, she wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself with. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never went and used it all up at once! Never lost so big in my life!
You're right. It was all my fault.
You will?
It's a very...
Hey, don't be so...
Oh, don't forget, ta-da! See? It's right here! Ah, it's so pretty! Did you make it? Aha! Mage out. I passed this on to the Dendro. Anyway, took him long at miraculous. So, surely could be. Or, either way. Huh? Paimon's... Well, there are always... Alice has... And more than that. No... Oh, that? Don't be thinking of my priority. Alright. I do say so, and... Oh, and...
Traveler, Paimon, it's good to see you.
Everything going smoothly?
Per the plan.
What?
That depends on... Harmless. The Wild Hunt isn't master... I don't... It's a strain. Perhaps the... Oh, sorry. Once I get talking about interesting research, I have a tendency to go on indefinitely. Back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rerir's corpse is completely contaminated by the Abyss. And if you could think of unfortunate...
Miss Columbine, it's as if her
Given the time to kick off.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Durian...
Ah, how wonderful.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect...
All right, then.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes, my lady. Within the next 24 hours, this is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend for me, this gentleman...
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Biggest strengths are,
astro...
Add ast...
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbi...
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainsleff?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name. At least, not in the same way that Dainsleff is yours. But it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why they are so. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe something's wrong with me.
You're different from other people. I sensed it the first time we met.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleff?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been too long.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the reason, I remember little that was beautiful or sentimental. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life. Some friendship, that is.
Okay. So, do you plan to fight him with us? You see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my perspective on a situation. A situation I took for granted at the time, but now I feel very grateful for it.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even put out for my arrest. And even now...
Clearly...
I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully, talking about it will do us both some good. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there? I think they've been listening.
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina.
That's right.
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
I have a... but it's what everyone... I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe something's wrong with me.
You're different from other people. I sensed it the first time we met.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleif?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been too long.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the reason, I remember little that was beautiful or sentimental. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life. Some friendship, that is.
Okay. So, do you plan to fight him with us? You see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my perspective on a situation. A situation I took for granted at the time, but now I feel very grateful for it.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even put out for my arrest. And even now, they still support me. Which means I was wrong about them all along.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her help for what it was, and not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully, talking about it will do us both some good. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there? I think they've been listening.
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you would...
You will?
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
You're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here long?
Not too long.
Are you nervous?
Quite the opposite. When I was awake, but after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Ooh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, but it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay?
I struggled to settle down. Please.
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to Meanwhile...
Excellent. It won't hold him much longer.
No sense.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe
Got it! Be careful, traveler! I will.
Everyone, take your every ounce of strength.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your toes.
Yep, you too.
Steady now.
It all adds up.
The moonlight
Raise
race you, hunt them down. Move.
Can't hide the truth.
The moonlight is our futile. Hunt them down.
Close your eyes.
Move.
Night falls.
Hunt them down.
Quite finished.
The moonlight betrays you. Move.
It all adds up. No more lies.
The moonlight. Move.
Mystery unravels.
Hunt them down. Pathetic.
Leave this place.
The moonlight betrays you.
With one
Futile.
Observe.
Hunt them down.
Close your eyes.
Move.
To dust.
Hunt them down.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
The moonlight betrays you.
everlasting forever.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust. Close your eyes. Keep your distance. Are you quite finished?
Futile!
No more lies.
The moonlight betrays you.
Be silent.
Pathetic!
Fear the dark. To dust. Observe.
It's all futile.
It all
Hunt him down!
Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Pathetic!
Be silent. Night falls.
The
Close your
moonlight
eyes.
betrays your little game of heroics is over. Move!
Who wants to go first?
Get out of my sight!
No!
Death is
We've
within
been
my
separated.
grasp!
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Laura! Can you hear me?
Hold on, wait!
Voices are gone. But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Installing him. If I install him for long enough, the moment will come.
It all adds up. The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Find out! Go!
Seek within. No more lies. It all adds up.
I've got this. The shield's broken. I can't keep this up.
Destroyed!
Push your luck.
Reborn!
It all adds up.
How much power will it take?
No more lies. The deception ends here. It all falls into place. It all adds up. No more lies. Time to clean.
Water jet! Bombs away!
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. No more lies. The deception ends here.
only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to... You have to hold...
Never! Your eyes are bleeding.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then, I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on.
Any other tricks of yours as entertain?
You don't fool. I have to stoke. You fear. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rerir.
Is that what you think? Well, now it's...
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power... I've seen it before!
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer. It's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eyes for an incredible victory. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like the people I had hoped.
Thank you.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're. I'll send full. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory. A dark cloud.
The moon will remember this day. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds, and since Nefer's eyes were injured.
Hold on.
I only feel...
But I must say...
Things are a...
Friends.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon.
Phew.
Glad to hear.
Well, honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self. She couldn't enjoy the food and settle down to sleep.
Well, I'm back to...
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to... He also dropped off some medicals, so if you're feeling up to it, let's head over and...
Traveler and Paimon! Perfect!
How are you feeling?
Much better.
Relieved to hear. Yep.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes?
Nefer's right over. I'm sure she'd love.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well? Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says not to strain your eyes while they're still healing.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I borrow you for a moment? I could do with an extra pair of hands.
Oh, sure. Coming. Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second.
You guys chat among yourselves. I'll grab us some drinks on the way back. Paimon, you still like them sweet?
You bet! Make it extra sweet, because Paimon's earned it!
Sure thing!
The Raker of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think? No, anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say. Perhaps, what else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's gotta fuel that drive to keep on living. If your work, it's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a fool. That's why the Academia turned their back on him, and why the other tribes ganged up on him. Oh, Father. How much better things could have been if you were a skilled liar. Look at the Ibis King. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same way. Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception? Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. He promised that he'd have his freedom if he could find the answers. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me. So that's enough for you to decide he's nice, is it? He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided to perform some good deeds to win people's approval. He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Rerir any different? You can't work as a spy your whole life and expect a happy ending. It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making. But it's still human nature to want to go on living. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Oh, really? If you ask me, for example... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Wow, is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now. And I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you. For the when you find yourself in a situation you can't if you understand what's at stake, very good.
Oh wait! Now that the pen, after all that...
Huh? Am I imagining?
So, that close...
Don't know, although...
If he's he won't lie.
Ah, Lord Sangamabe. I must thank you.
Why come and ask? That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangamabe. Play your
the chance to work with such a kind and charitable...
Huh?
Let's see. It's nothing to...
How?
You're a cute... But I'm afraid no... You did it first.
It was empty. Disasters are capricious things. They struck... My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. somewhere with plenty of... It was something I looked into. But after discussing things with the Genshin Archon, the tech people handled the tech, and Moneybags provided the Mora. It just made...
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view
So? What's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich. It's human nature.
But surely you have dreams of your...
You don't get it, do you? My... Just thinking of...
Thank you.
For...
And the pen.
Oh, that...
Seems like we...
Yeah. So long that...
That would be your...
Yeah. It's not... My sister can't help me now.
Not every...
Yeah.
Well, that...
Oh, absolutely. You've got a lot...
I appreciate...
How have you been holding?
You don't need to worry about me, Grant.
What?
You played it sometimes.
Let's do a quick...
Thank you.
See? Did you catch that? A master class...
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've... Can I get you a...
Huh?
Handling a...
To be totally...
Don't worry.
To put it in this... When facing an enemy, you have no hope of So? Instead of looking for a way for this to work for added the alchemical, that power.
What's surprised, given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the decision he made.
It must have been...
Absolute. He was torn, but anyway.
That's the...
Yes, I think this is...
Well, then...
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being...
What is...
If you're polite...
Polonia!
Will you still Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it?
We just want...
Why? Out of concern for my...
Mostly, because you kind of helped us...
Oh, don't you... My coasters are still missing.
Whoa!
You can ignore it. I doodle and write in my free time. And other times, trying to predict... Huh. Although, having said that, who else?
Wait,
I mean, yep. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before I honored him. I mean...
So...
Alain's... Not that there's... Anyway, while we're on... Alain Guillotin had two close buddies. Renee and Jacob. They were all quite... But beneath the... Unfortunately, childhood would end. A mad dream. And if Renee and Alain had been people of... But alas, the first of them, against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even the next time, and although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with, as I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation. But I'm told that the attempted... What do you think? Do you admire or do you despise him? Same difference, really. Just a matter of... The only difference is... I don't like... Maybe I could understand... Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, moving on to Alain Guillotin, the Lord Artificer. He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up by Renee. But after that, Alain lost his friends and family. To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic accident. After that, the only thing supporting his work, but although that is, I think that yet Alain's, and once he realized, he quit working on, he told me that I think that all he, at the very end, many years, and that one went off the others. Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. They were young or maybe, but instead, do you think the desire to save one's... He gave the no elaborate... All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor. I'm gonna go tea... Polonia.
Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your commission rewards. We have no other urgent commissions on the books at
Amazing! Paimon, things were pretty. It felt like this whole region was pure half.
Ah, yes. Are you two
Oh, yeah! Wait, why do you mention it, though?
You're partially right. Most people in Nausea Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do business. They do not consider the festival was. They would also prepare.
Oh, sounds like fun! Great! When we first got here, you mentioned that this wouldn't get to follow up on it at the time. Well, by that logic, you'll never find what you're looking. Could be worth a try. What's wrong? You look. Huh? Paimon, get. Oh, it is weird that he hasn't shown himself the true. Maybe it's the pressure of being a but Dan, that's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. What? Relax, she's not even here.
What's the...
Oh, nothing. Where are we again?
I'm not in...
Phew.
I'm not...
Phew.
eyes. Things are going a little too smoothly today. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
created another